Hey folks, it's Maxie here and welcome to a brand new TEW2020 video. You join us for our 7th instalment of AEW Full Gear. That's right, we are all the way in November of 2027 and it's quite mental to think that we've only got Crown and Glory and Winter is Coming, and then we hit 2028, which is pretty damn remarkable. It's crazy. The series been going for over 2 years and yeah, we still only have one 100 rated match. But we've made a lot of stuff along the way, and long may that continue. So we're just going to have a quick look here. The last show we done for Full Gear was a 90, and that culminated with the main event of Cody Rhodes winning the AEW World Championship, finishing the story, and being hoisted aloft by Wardlow, Orton, and Holiday. That was over a year ago. That's crazy to think, but it shows you how much can change in the space of a year. Also, in truth, in the build to Full Gear, I kind of took like a few weeks away from TW to play other games, so thankfully we're in full tournament mode, so most of the storylines were fine, and I have an idea where we're going to go, but some stuff was a case of, that looks good, we'll go with that. But yeah, looking forward to it. As I say, my plan is, a lot of this stuff is backdated when it will go live eventually, because I got a lot of stuff coming up in the mid to latter part of 2023, but I'm hoping, as I say, get this in a good position. The videos will still be week by week, and I'll just go and play some other stuff. I'm quite looking forward to getting torn into something decent on Pro Wrestling Sim as well, and probably about 9 other million simulation games. But TEW, well, this is where we started. Technically, EWR is where I started, and then we made the jump to TEW. But yeah, let's see how we do here. Main event: MJF wants his rematch against Takeshita. It's going down. And that's your main event for the World Championship. So sit back, relax. This is AEW Full Gear 2027. So honestly, I was hoping to start the show with a cheap 100 rate, but that backfired. So we're here at Kyle Field, just 102,000, no big deal. That's great to see, but as I say, I think we've achieved that achievement so far, so it doesn't really matter. Attendances are fine, money's doesn't matter, it's sandboxing. But obviously we've got the ticket to the top, which is our version of Money in the Bank. And I don't want to keep getting Santana like random matches. Is he a big enough star yet? Probably not. The over on this is high 70s. So I thought, well, we'll have a wee segment here. We'll put a bit of doubt in his CM Punk's mind. We'll put a wee bit of doubt in his Powerhouse Hobbs' mind. Because, yes, Santana is the ticket to the top holder. He can cash in, have a championship match whenever he wants. A World Championship match. We never specified it had to be the AEW World Championship, but he's just going to play that. He's going to play that card. He's going to play some mind games and get CM Punk and Powerhouse Hobbs guessing about what could go down. So a 79 segment, not the best. The announcing and the colour commentary gave the segment a boost, and CM Punk and Santana benefited from their various hot catchphrases. So I wanted to start off with something fast. I wanted the Zero X Championship on the line, and we had the recently debuting El Phantasmo challenging Blake Christian for the AEW Zero X Championship title. These two put together some great wrestling with good heat, as Blake Christian defeated El Phantasmo in 12:50 with an Ilya. Fifth defence of the AEW Zero X Championship for Blake Christian, a 76, a wee bit disappointing, but I would say it was some decent performances with the 86 and the 80, and there were a few times here where there was a definite lack of psychology, which I mean would probably take it down from, I'd imagine, an 80 rated opener. Not too shabby. We move along. This feud's been on for maybe about the last couple of weeks on Dynamite, and after they had a match up where Will Ospreay got the win on Pete Dunne, Pete Dunne decided he was very frustrated by this outcome and beat the hell out of his compatriot, Will Ospreay. This led to a match here, for could Will Ospreay go 2-0 against Pete Dunne, but they had an exceptional matchup that saw Pete Dunne pick up the win and go 1-0 in the series in 2002 by pinfall after using a foreign object. The result of this, an 88. Will Ospreay brings a 94, Pete Dunne brings an 88, and both guys have pretty damn good psychology, which is why this is one of the few matches that didn't flop because of that. Next up, we had the AEW Women's World Championship on the line. Veronica's latest challenger was the teammate of Mercedes Amone, which is Trinity Star, and in a bout here that had some great heat and decent wrestling, Veronica defeated Trinity Star in 10:32 with the locked Ray Slice, her 7th defence of the AEW World Championship. For the women, a 74, pretty good stuff here, I made it my storytelling matchup of the night, and a 73 played a 62 in terms of in-ring rating. After the matchup, we hear some words from Veronica, and she says, right, Mercedes, you've given us Marvelous Maddie, you've given us Trinity Star, you've given us Liviana Morgan. Why not just give me Mercedes money one more time? You want your crowning moment? Face me at Crowning Glory. So we're setting up for Veronica Mercedes again to have a final match in the trilogy. Can that be the time Mercedes finally wins the AEW Women's Championship from Veronica? That was in 82, so still not the greatest promo in the world, so no 100 for us there. More women's action next, and Chris Statlander has been on a tear in the women's division on Rampage, and she is challenging the Shine champion Jamie Hayter. I believe these two have fought numerous times before for the Shine Championship, while both, Jamie was as a heel, because I think Stat's been a face the whole time, but as I say, it's babyface v babyface, just an all-out good matchup between two very good competitors, and a good matchup here. Saw Jamie pick up the win in 14:27 with a curb stomp, giving her 5th defence of the title. 79. Hayter's going to hate, man. Jamie Hayter is fucking awesome. And that is why she stays our champ. Then I have Bayley Rose and Becky Quinn coming down to ringside. They're going to do card commentary for your semi-final match in the Women's Tag Team Tournament. This was 71, so we're going to see a lot of tournament matches here in the semi-finals. And then the finals will take place at Crowning Glory. Makes sense, doesn't it? So Bayley Rose and Becky Quinn are already there. Who will join them in the final? It is either the Tag Team Champions Donna Purrazzo or Mayu Iwatani, or it is Steph DeLanda or JC. And in this one they had a great wrestling match with good heat, as Donna Purrazzo and Mayu Iwatani defeat Steph DeLanda and JC in 14:22 when Diona submitted JC with a Fujiwara armbar. In terms of in-ring work, Mayu Iwatani was head and shoulders above the rest with a 100, and 89 from Diona, 68 and 77 for JC and Steph DeLanda respectively. Of course, the excellent chemistry between the tag team champions. But yeah, 87, spectacular stuff. That tag team's worked an absolute treat, and that is going to give us a final of Bayley Rose and Becky Quinn versus Mayu Iwatani and Diona Purrazzo. So they shake hands after it as a sign of respect, because it's now 4 baby faces, and that matchup will take place not for the tag team championships, just for the tournament trophy. And of course, it means if Bayley Rose and Becky Quinn did win that matchup, they would then earn a championship match against the champions. So you get that to look forward to. Moving forward, we had all the heels in action here, as it was trios action in the semi-final to make the final, and Walter obviously recently reuniting with the Generals to form our own version of Imperium Ring Camp, or whatever you would like it to be. They battled the Elite here in basically 6 heels, but just to put on a great matchup was the plan, and it was about to have superb wrestling and great heat, as the Elite, Kenny Omega, Nick and Matt Jackson defeat Walter and the Generals in 23-25 when Kenny Omega pinned Adrian Sevilla with a one-winged angel. Great performances from Walter, Kenny, Nick and Matt. 89, the Elite progress. And their final opponents have been confirmed here, as we're about to have superb wrestling and great heat, as the House of Black, Brody King, Buddy Matthews and Malachi Black defeated PAC and LFI in Gobernables in 1846 when Malachi pinned PAC with the Black Mass. Sadly, Buddy Matthews was the weak link here, and actually in terms of performances, maybe it would have been better to give it to PAC and LFI in Gobernables, but an 81 is the final result here. The weakest link was Buddy Matthews, but shout outs to Rush and Andrade El Idolo with a 95 and 94 respectively. That tag team, or that trio, sorry, really worked out well. So again, we have another set of tag team champions that will, or trio champions here, in this case, that will be in the final. Of course, that's the House of Black as they face the Elite. And we hear a few words from Malachi, Brody and Buddy. They'll just say, good luck getting your win here. You won't beat us. You won't ever get a chance to even get close to challenging for the Trios Championships. 72. Switching gears, we then move over to the tag team, the Brody Lee Memorial Cup. And this one, it was about with superb wrestling and great heat, as the Grizzled Young Veterans defeated Hangman Adam Page and Adam Cole in 13:48 when Zack Gibson submitted Hangman with the Shankly Gates. So we will see the Grizzled Young Veterans versus the Lucha Bros, and the winners, of course, get a tag team championship match. So, despite them being, sorry, they're not actually the champions anymore. I forgot it is actually pretty beautiful. So they've got a chance to challenge for the main tag belts. 80, Hangman's got a broken jaw, but I felt like I could lead that into the storyline, and that is how they can take advantage and get into the final. Disappointing Adam Cole was off his game as well, though. And after the matchup, we had a little bit of a heated confrontation between the two teams who meet in the final, but it's fairly good to give the Grizzled Young Veterans a good push. And as I say, personally, I haven't decided who's going to win any tournament yet, so it might even still be the Lucha Brothers. But 79 rated segment. We then have a little backstage segment between Walter, Severe, and Barthel, and it's Walter just tearing them to shreds, just saying the standards cannot be slipping. We've got to make sure we end this year on the up, because the mat is sacred and it is our home and our base. 16. I think that now leads us into the world title match. Drumroll if it is. Awkward if it's not. And it is. And it's unfortunate with a psychology penalty. Both guys pulling a 97 rate, which is great. And it's about his sensational wrestling, fantastic heat. MJF finally wins against Kinosuke Takeshita 22:33 with a Swanton Bomb. MJF wins the World Championship clean as a whistle. 87. So I think I would have took it down for about 91, 92, but it's a big storyline that I'm hoping will kind of tie in a lot of things. There's a lot of things that are kind of growing in my head that I'm hoping I can translate to decent stuff here, and it does make sense. But 87 for MJF. And after the matchup, he celebrates. He is the champion. A lot of people not really taking an interest though, because obviously they know that guy is on a pre-contract. That guy is signed from the other company, and MJF's getting a little bit agitated by that. And that is an 84 rated segment. So in conclusion, we finish with a 93. So it's still a very, very good show, but as I say, with a higher promo, it would have probably been easily 95, 96. So it wasn't too great in the promo side. I tried the cheap one, didn't quite materialise. I just need to keep getting Veronica and Mercedes to have a dispute. But overall, very happy with that one. So I can already confirm, as I say, when you get to Crowning Glory, which should be our next event. If it isn't, I made an arse of that, but I'm pretty sure it is. But at that event, you'll definitely see Veronica versus Mercedes Moné. You'll definitely see Deonna Purrazzo and Maya Iwatani versus Billy Rose and Becky Quinn. You'll definitely see the House of Black against the Elite. And you'll definitely see the Grizzled Young Veterans against the Lucha Brothers. MJF, who's his next challenger, it might not necessarily be the man I've mentioned, but there will be some things that happen on the upcoming Dynamites. I don't even know if he'll be signed in time for Crowning Glory, but of course, after that I've got to build to winter is coming. So thank you very much for watching. Hope you did enjoy today's episode. We'll be back next week with that next one. Remember as always to check out the Fantasy Booker subreddit, the UL Software forums, and of course, remember to check out Pro Wrestling Sim. We're probably a few months down the line, but this weekend, as I record this, which is very much in advance, Workshop, massive game changer. But as I say, competition is good in wrestling and in video games as well. So, hope you enjoy both. Take it easy. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.